back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Okay, so we're coming to the final sort of throes and furlongs of this Philo journal. I'm going to show you a couple of things that I have done off camera. These postcards I have mounted onto other postcards and stamped with a stamp, obviously. These are some of the ones that I got from Etsy. I will leave the link in the description box anyway. So I think these are absolutely amazing, and they're in that pocket. I need to make a tag, which I've got ready. I just need to cut that down, and I don't know if we'll make it in this video. We might do, to go in that pocket. But what I want to do is just to add a little bit of something to the insides of the top here. So I have already let me just move these because I've got a few things planned, and I'm just going to move all of this. I've been doing loads of cutting out and prepping for other things, so there's a little sneak peek. Right, move. So I've already, as I say, backed all of these tags onto the scraps of what was left over from making a file folder. So I've got those. What I'm going to do is I've got these tickets, and as I said, these this blue was left over from a challenge from Scrimping Mummy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally glue, not that one, there, I'm going to glue that down there and down there, so then I can fit one of these tags in. So I'm just going to measure about where I want it. Yep, I think that's about right. And I am going to eventually, hopefully, sew this. If I don't, then I don't. It's not a major problem. I can always use paper clips or something like that on either side. But what I'm going to do is glue that down. And this stamp on here is a Tim Holtz stamp. I'm just going to put my little stopper up there because I've already lost one. And I'm just literally going to glue down that side. And that's why these little precision nozzles are great, because you can literally just place the glue exactly where you want it. And then I'm just going to place that on top of there. And it's great that the dog tooth is on there as well, because you can kind of keep it straight. Just glue that down there and down there, and then that's your little pocket ready for your tag, or tags, plural. So I'll let that dry before I put any more tags in. So I'm just going to let that dry. So that's something, and I like it because then when you close it, you can put something on the other side there, and it'll just sit there. It just adds a little bit of variety to your journal if you wanted to do that. I'm just going to press that down as hard as I can, and then that's there. So we'll let that dry. Next, what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of stamping. Now, on the stamps that I've got, what have I done with the packet? The packet is here. As I say, these were Kanban, and I've lost the ampersand for the keep calm and carry on. But I do have, or I did have, where is it? Have I put it? No, there it is. I do have a die that I got years and years ago from Sizzix, and it's got these ampersands on it. It's got this like little thing here as well. But I'm going to use the large ampersand and pop that on there, and I'm going to have the keep calm and carry on onto there. I mean, I know it's not really anything really to do with the Queen, but it's a famous saying, and I think it would be appropriate to use within the journal. So I'm going to take some more scrap paper. As I say, I'm just going to let that dry. So that's the ampersand already cut out. So love that. And I'm just going to do some stamping. So we've got the Carry On, and then I've got the Keep Calm on there. So now I'm just literally going to ink these up, and then pop that on there. It'll be somewhere in my little stamp drawer, but I just thought it would add a nice little bit of texture and interest to the inside cover. Right, so I'm going to cut those out. So we've got Carry On. Ooh, that was lucky. That was nearly all my bits I've been preparing all over the floor. You watch, it will happen. It will happen. You could, if you wanted to, cut out different letters and things from a magazine if you wanted to give it that punk style look. But I'm just going to keep it to that. Give those a little bit of an ink up with some tea dye by Tim Holtz. I will just put these back though because they're so tiny. I will probably lose them again. I've lost the 2012. I've lost the no, I haven't lost the postcard. I've got the postcard. There's a crown. Ooh, I haven't used that yet. So maybe we'll do that. Right then, so I'm going to ink these up. There you are, when I find my ink. And as I say, this is just tea. You might not be able to see it. But I'm just going to give that a little ink. And then we'll do the ampersand as well. There we go. Right, so we'll bring in this. I'm going to pop it on here. So glue up the back of this. Again, the precision tip comes in mega handy for this. I got these from Amazon actually when I treated myself to my big birther. I'm going to put that just on there. Like that. Keep. Bit of our keep. Keep. Calm. Oops. Keep calm. And carry on. I like that. I think that looks really cool. Yep, I am liking that. So let's move the glue out the way. Give that another quick press down. So we're on this side now, and then as you can see, the tags fit in nicely, so you can put little pictures on there or something like that. I was thinking about putting this one in here, and then you've got some other little tags. If you want to add them, you can put them into there. I am loving how this is turning out, but what I will do is I'll just put these into there for now, and then you've got more tags. I am going to put some grommets on there, I think, but this is just how everything is looking at the minute. I am going to go away and I am going to sew around the edge, I think, and then I think that will be it. Oh, it's the tag, isn't it, next? We can make the tag next. So what I need to do is to just, because this tag is far too big, so it's a tag, but it's going to be, I thought it was going to be a little bit of a folder, but I think, because I want to keep this bit so it sits like that, so I think we're going to have to cut it. Let's have a look. If I put that in, that's as low down as it goes, and I want it down a bit more, so that's what, about get the ruler out. So that is about 1.5 inches. So yeah, I need to cut that down to 1.5 inches. So I shall get ahead and do that, and then we can decorate the tag. Right, so that's all cut down now. So I've got that all ready to go. And this is where I'm going to bring in my jelly print scraps. This was just basically what I used to mop everything up with, and I loved the way that it turned out, so I thought I'd keep it for an up-and-coming project, and what better project than this. So all I'm going to do is find a piece. I'm literally just going to glue that onto there, cut round it, and then we'll stick some different memorabilia and stuff like that on it, and then we are probably going to be finished. So I shall do that. I'll stick this on, cut round it, and then I shall come back. Okay, so instead of boring you to tears with me trying to figure out how to do this tag, I've already gone ahead and kind of planned out what I'm going to do. I've glued the other side of the map that I used. Obviously this is the tag. I'm going to leave it plain on the other side. So I've cut up some of the faux washi tape, and I'm just going to glue this on. It says London, and I'm going to pop that in the middle on the top. Just get that straight there, like so. And then I've got some of this ledger paper. I'm going to pop that on there. So just a little bit of ledger paper. Oh my word. Well, that's a new one on me. Darling, will you get the leisure paper? Right. So we've got ledger paper. I'm just going to glue that down. I like it because it's got the red, white and blue, and you can kind of, once that glue's dried, you'll sort of see a little bit through it. And then these are some of the tags that are from that kit, and this has got like the red arrows, and you know the red arrows are going to appear. My mum's actually played golf with the red arrows a good few years ago now. I used to live in Lincolnshire, and they used to be at, is it Coningsby? RAF Coningsby. They used to be stationed up there. So I'm going to pop that on there. So it's a little bit like a mini collage. I'm going to pop that on there. I think I'll put that there, and then a little bit of a plaque, and then if you wanted to, you could write something on there. So I'm going to put this on there. I've used quite a lot of that kit, well, both kits actually, and I think they really do add something to it. But as I say, I am doing another journal that involves trains and stuff like that, so I can't really say too much about that at the moment. So I'm going to put that number 5 on there. Oops, I was going to. There we go. Well, at least you know that's smushed about a bit. And then add in this plaque. These plaques are from, or the labels are from the Graphics Fairy. This number is from a freebie from Artie Mays over on her Facebook page. And the A to Z is just an vintage A to Z of London. So I'm going to place that just on there. I was going to cut that out. I don't know. Am I going to put that on there? That might look quite cool. Let me just finish cutting it out and we'll have a look. This is what I mean. You did not want to sit there and see me going, oh, that'd look good there, that'd look good there. What do we think? With or without? I feel like a optician. Without or with? Without or with? I think I'm going to leave it without. So that then sits in here perfectly. We've got the little London bit up there. We've got all our tags here. Then we open it up. All I need to do is sew. We've got tags in here. Got our notebook. And I am pretty happy with that. Got our tags in there. Yeah. I am pretty happy with how that has all turned out. So I'm going to sew it. And then you will see the finished article. But I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. And I hope you enjoyed watching the evolution of this. So all I've got to do now is take pictures of when the Jubilee happens and write about what happened. And then this is going to be my little bit of a folder to keep those memories in. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I will put some pictures up at the end of the finished article with the sewing. I can't quite get to the sewing machine at the minute, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.